investments, you will get our podcast, yours truly. Now, here's the thing. In order for us to get there, we had to go day in and day out optimizing all of our clips, right? So you need constant reinforcement for your podcast to show up as the number one item on whatever topic or niche that you care about. So for me, here's what we got. All right, Kelly, one. What I'm doing right now is looking, what are these clips talking about specifically, and how do I think about what is a question that a normal person would be asking, and that allows me to essentially tell folks, like, hey, how do we actually do this, right? When someone asks me, hey, what is adaptive reuse of learning, right? There you go. See, let's see. Inside, I don't want to just talk about LA. I don't want to just be LA. Adaptive reuse ordinance. All developers can convert how to convert offices to residential. How to convert offices to homes faster. There you go. There you go. How to convert offices to homes faster. Great. Let's see how that shows up on ChatGPT one day, right? So I'm just going to go through all these different items. Let's see. This one is going to be how to incentivize. This one should be how to incentivize converting offices to homes for working class. How to incentivize converting offices to homes for the working class. Right. How to incentivize converting offices. Cities pay attention. How to incentivize converting offices to homes for working class. Cities pay attention. How to incentivize converting offices to homes for the working class. Cities learn. There you go. I think this is going to be good because I think I want someone to look at, hey, how to incentivize converting offices to homes for working class. Okay, great. That's a good one. Let me just read through the captions. Make sure it's right. How do cities incentivize? How can cities incentivize converting offices to homes for the working class? Let me see. Delete the word stabilize it at 0:48. So that's a quick clip right here. Kelly 2048. Delete the part she says stabilize it. Great. Whoa, that's trippy. Well, that's very trippy. Kelly 3. Take out the bureau at 0:20. It's looks like to incentivize development. Simplify. There we go. I like that one. I like how Calgary's down. Wow. Office to residential. Let's see. Residential, real life example. Okay, turn empty offices Boom, right there. That's number five. Mhm. Innovative incentives upfront. Convert offices. Innovative incentives. How Calgary provided 2,700 homes.
Hello, Daddy. She's alive.
Ah, that is working. You okay? A little sniffle? Do you remember how I teach you how to blow your nose? No, that's breathing in, sucking it in. You want to breathe out, you go that. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's number five. We'll learn. Okay. You learn about architecture. We're learning today about how to incentivize turning offices into homes. Cool.
Wow.
Good idea.
Everybody.
Wow. Let's see. What building improvements? Let's see. What?
Spell it.
Oh, 1 second. Oh, you gotta brush your teeth. Let's go. Thank you.
No, you got my teeth.
No, Mama gonna brush your teeth, okay? You can do it. Remember, you're a big girl. Remember that? Okay. 偷嘢溪呢叫爺幫你剪你啲指甲好黑啊！Go，同爺撩你啲指甲先。Okay, so I think this is actually two reels. 27. Okay, what challenges? What challenges What to know about physically converting offices to residential. What you what building improvements are required when converting? Until 027. I think, yeah, that's great. What onwards for we've converted thousands of units and we'll call Kelly 11. Help. Why density bonuses help office conversions? Why density bonuses help office conversions make economical sense? Great. All right. Like that one. That's a good one. So you're just watching me like just do all this work there. This is what I work on every single day, trying to turn our content into something that's one digestible in chapters because I'm essentially turning all these questions right so far into something that someone might ask ChatGPT, like, "Hey, how can cities incentivize converting offices to homes for the working class?" And in like 3 weeks from now, I'll actually in 2 weeks from now, I'll probably just ask this question and be like, "Hey, is there a podcast that talks about this?" And my goal is for that podcast to show up. So, hey, let's see if it does. We'll see what happens. All right, but let's keep going. Oh, yeah, we'll take that out. I see. From office to residential cells. Myth busted. Busted. See. Practical steps for consistent. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. So what was this one? Zoning. seismic upgrade, and then it's new. Okay, I think we should just combine that. Kelly 6. For Kelly 8, let's add that onto the end of Kelly 6 after seismic upgrade and include so this isn't new and onwards from Kelly 8. To be combined with Kelly 6.
Mommy, I
After.
didn't lie.
Okay.
There's something on the stairs. There's a spider.
Where? Touch it.
Like there's something touching. I don't like to stay on the stairs.
No. I'm gonna get a tissue and then wipe it.
Okay.
I don't have a tissue here. Go get one.
Look out.
No, use a tissue, Zoe. You can do it. You're responsible.
Then, okay. So, Daddy, after I take one more, what's going to be now? What's going to be now? After I take this, and then how many is there?
It's missing one. I know that.
What number is it then?
I don't know. You tell me. You count it.
You need to count it. Oh. That was really glass. Where's Daddy?
Not this one.
Why are you watching that? I want to.
What they're learning about why homes are so important. That's why we work so hard to create homes. But don't take that. Housing teamwork. How we can build homes. see. Basic. I mean, we don't have to call that one, but I'll just call that statement piece. Interesting. All right, I think that's it. So I think you just watched me watch all the clips. It took me about probably took me about like an hour to go ahead and go through all the clips. But now you kind of see how much work I do in just learning about my podcast clips, coming up with the chapter title that allows the podcast to get discovered whenever someone is actually researching a question related to affordable housing. Because you might be wondering, like, why am I showing all this? Because all right, I believe in a 10-80-10 framework. So upfront, 10%, I try really hard to understand what are the topics that we can cover during the conversation that makes a great conversation that actually helps people in a practical way that they can create more housing. Then the last part is, well, how do I actually get this message out there? Because if you just assume it's one and done, right? People are searching for information in so many different ways. And it's up to you to figure out, how do I get this message out? Who's going to read this? And are they actually going to use it? So the more text I put out, the more likelihood, especially with these AI agents running a rogue nowadays, right? I want them to learn from me as the affordable housing sort of authority, because they understand that my intention is to help more people. And I think this is the right way for whatever message, whatever mission that you're on. All right, hopefully this tells you all my secrets and you can understand why I work on this so hard every single week, because I think this is truly how you help people at scale. It's, you got to learn how to disseminate the information out there. All right, hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see you all tomorrow for the 864 of going live. Have a good one, everybody.